Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Friday, July 31st, 2020. I'm Linda the Lightworker. I'm a shamanic practitioner and I make these videos so we can all stay on our healthy life path, living one day at a time, doing our best to take good care of ourselves. So if this is your first time here, thanks for checking me out. My website is LindaTheLightWorker.com and you can email me directly, LindaTheLightWorker@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can. All right, today's general reading is for all of us, and I'm using Stella Bennett's The Star That Never Walks Around, which is a really wonderful tarot deck. It combines Native American philosophies and tarot, and I hope you enjoy it as I do. All right, our first card today is the very powerful Emperor. Oh boy. So when the emperor shows up, we have to remember that the emperor is in like our grandfathers and the chiefs who hold high wisdom in the council of the tribe. So with their grandfathers, it is that grandfather energy that's coming forward and asking you to secure your home right here by the teepee, like to make sure you know where your home is, to feel secure in your home. These are about practical elements. And then we have this phoenix rising right here out of a fire. So it's about using discipline and concentration about creating what you're working on. So this is about keeping your inner balance. If you are working to reach your dreams, keep that discipline going. Now, I am all for the divine feminine and the creative flow, and I often work on my own personal projects out of order in a way that is divinely orchestrated, and then it all comes back in together. Like when you put a big meal together, you work on different elements at different times and then throw it all in once. When you're ready, you lay it all out. This emperor is asking you to stay in balance, to use some structure. So now some of you have been in a very free flow structure through this entire pandemic. Now's the time to get back into a little bit of structure so that you're able to reach those goals, because I know all of you want some sense of stability, and wisdom is coming through. I'm seeing in his headdress that these are eagle feathers, which is saying that Great Spirit is bringing you information. So embrace the information that's coming in. Call on your grandfather energetically, or whatever that grandfatherly energy is for you. I often call on John Birds, who was one of my primary teachers in my early years of training in shamanism. So it's calling on to those ancestors and allowing them to help bring the message you need about balance, so you'll know where you need to find your balance. Now, maybe you've been too strict in your diet, or maybe you've been too carefree in your diet, or maybe you've had a little slip up. Maybe you quit smoking and then you sneaked a puff in or whatever. Clean it up. Work with this grandfather energy so that you can have that stability of your positive home, that home life being your body, and taking the best possible care for yourself. All right, our second card today is this beautiful Temperance. What I love about her is that this is again about balance. Now, as I've mentioned with the Mother Peace deck, Temperance is often shown as a dancing figure moving it out through the body. But here Temperance comes to us making sure that we are in balance. She brings moderation. That's what she brings, moderation. So she says, moderation, use moderation, especially in moderation. So it seems as if some of you might have gotten off of your regular schedule or knocked off your dietary, or maybe you weren't feeling well or whatever, of finding your balance again, finding your way. And especially if you've fallen off the meditation path, just pick yourself up right where you are and just step back into that practice. You don't have to do a lot of, it doesn't have to be a struggle. You don't need to be upset with yourself with those sorts of flow if that has changed. simply pick yourself up where you are, step back in it, and find your balance again. You can do that. That'll be very easy for you. But it is with keeping your mind and your heart clear. So that makes sure that in your heart you're sending love to those out there and not sitting harboring any sort of resentment or anger, or if this is triggering a grandfather that perhaps was to call the other grandfather, don't call that grandfather. Find your balance. Stay in touch with that grandfather energy that really helps support you in this moderation so that you're able to follow your path step by step. Temperance is, she is here saying, take your time, meditate, take care of yourself, take it step by step. This is grandfather. He's really loud. I'm hearing him. Oh boy, tell him to be quiet. Tell him moderation with you too, Grandpa. He's coming through clearly. Oh, look at who comes up. All right, so our final card today is this Queen of Thunderbirds. Now, what I love about her and this guy, look at them. They're not looking at each other. Oh, they are. Oh, he's watching her. She has her back to him. So she's all about being clear, stepping into her integrity, using her assertiveness. Look at how she's holding that bird. She knows exactly what she's doing with that bird. This is about you being able to be clear with your communication, having this strength. I'm seeing this royal queen. You know, she's not afraid of the emperor. She will turn her back. Let's say this is a political situation that's happening in this U.S., United States nation. Let's say this emperor represents someone who might be in the White House. She just turns her back on it and keeps doing her thing. So if there is some nonsense that comes forward with your emperor, because we do have some old paternal grandfatherly figures who might not have been the best. Remember your strength. Remember your voice. Remember to be assertive and clear and be direct and be strong. Stand in your strength. You will get your strength from your meditation practice. From being in tune with yourself will bring you strength. You'll be able to be in balance, calling in this grandmotherly sort of queen of that. The queen of Thunderbirds is like the queen of wands or the queen of fire, right? So the fire energy. So think of those beautiful queens, like think of Queen Nefertiti or whomever, who Almighty Isis. Call on the strong queen that you identify with to have that power and bring, you know, this the quiet strength of the grandfather can be there too to remind you so that she steps forward. Let her step forward. Let her do the talking. Don't let this grandfather do the talking. Let the women talk. Yeah. Oh, that's coming clear. Let the women talk. Let the woman be the assertive. Let your divine feminine have the strength and courage to move forward with this fire energy on this path, staying in balance every step along the way. What's that mean? You got to do your practice. Meditate today. Drink water. Take a short walk. Eat vegetables. Stay in your strength of mind. That's the most important thing. Oh, here's why. Our final card today comes from this lovely, The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid. Sorry, kicked my camera stand there. Okay, so this is a really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. So here we have, look at this cheetah going the distance, go the distance. So this is about you going the distance. What does that mean? Having the endurance, like sticking to it, the perseverance. Think in the long term for you. Think of where you want to be. Now, when we are changing our life path or shifting our business or visions for ourselves, especially during this time of pandemic, we want to think for the long term. Maybe you have some long-term goals. So write those out. Perseverance and balance is what helps you reach those long-term goals. That's how we make those dreams come true. When we're able to see that vision in the end. And look at this cheetah. Look, I wish I knew about racing. It looks like, I don't know what that flag means. But he's going. He's mid-jump. So slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. I keep hearing that. Whatever dance that is, somebody's going to tell me, is about, like, sometimes you jump during certain parts, but it is about reaching that goal. You're on your way. Think of the long term. It might be difficult to visualize what you want for the long term. So allow yourself that time and space so that you're able to think about the long term and realign yourself with what's important to you, where your vision lies, who you want to be around, how you want to live your life. Think about yourself in the future, and it might seem impossible, but the future will be here in no time at all. The future is very mysterious, but it's on its way. So allow yourself the space to think about what you want so that you can pace yourself to go that distance. And you know what that means? It means going easy with yourself and not always sprinting. Even though I see a cheetah there, the cheetah can't sprint through this whole thing. You've got to be able to have your time for you to relax, for you to stay in balance, for you to hear your inner wisdom, and for you to do what's right for you. All right, my dear. That's our reading for today. Sounds like a powerful Friday, this last day of July. Wow, can you believe we're already at the end of July? And here comes August. Holy cow. Who knows how August will unfold? Big things ahead. But you can do it. You can do it one step at a time. Remember to take the best possible care of you for you today. Say nice things to yourself. Be good to yourself. Be easy with yourself. And be sure to love yourself. Let this queenly, divine, beautiful, queenly energy just embrace you and feel that love from the top of your head all the way down to the last little cells and the toes and all parts of your body. And really feel this love energy because it's here for you. You are God's most favorite child. It's you. That's who. All right, my dear. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Let me know how you're doing. You know what to do. All those YouTube-y things, like, share, comment, blah, blah, blah. I hate saying all that stuff. But I'm thrilled we're here together. Let me know how you're doing. And if no one's told you today, I love you. And more importantly, you gotta love you too. All right, my dear, I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.